The place where one never dies. So the protagonist of this short story, he realizes that all around him there are people dying in one way or the other. And this longing sort of grows inside him that he wants to go to a place where one never dies. So he goes up, he leaves all his immediate environments, he leaves his friends, his family, his job, his loved ones, and he goes on a journey. Many months pass. Finally he reaches upon a place, a rocky mountain, and there he sees a sage who has his beard up till here. And then he says that I want to go to a place where one never dies. The sage says, this is the place. He says, what do you mean? Yeah, this is the place. He says, you see all these rocky mountains? Till the time I scrape out every single rock out of it, till that time you'll be alive. He asks, how much time is that? He says, 100 years. But he isn't convinced about that. He says, no, this is not my place. And the sage becomes perplexed, like how long do you want to live? Isn't 100 years enough? But he isn't satisfied with this because he wanted to really go to a place where one never dies. He continues on. Months pass by, years. He reaches a forest full of trees. There he meets another sage. This time his beard is up till here. And then again the same. I want to go to a place where one never dies. He again says, this is the place. This is the place where you never die. You see all these forests here? Till the time we cut out every single tree, till that time you will stay alive. And he says, how long is that? 200 years. After that you die. He says, no, this is not my place. How long do you want to live? Isn't 200 years enough? And then he continues on. Journeys on and on and on and on and on. Finally he reaches the ocean. He sees a duck over there. And then he meets another monk. And this time his beard is up till here. Says, again, the story is the same. I want to go to a place where one never dies. He says, this is the place. How long? He says, till the time that duck doesn't empty out the whole ocean, drinking it. Till that time you can stay alive. How long is that? 300 years. That's not the case. How long do you want to live? Again continues on. Finally, somewhere in the wilderness of nature, he reaches a place, a white castle. He meets a sage over there. And then he expresses his longing that he wants to go to a place where one never dies. He says, this is the place. And there, once he reaches there, he has no sensation of time. He has no conception of time. Months pass by, years pass by, decades pass by, eons. We don't know. He has a longing suddenly, one day. Suddenly he wants to revisit. It's like a circle that once you start and then you again want to go back to where you actually began. Joyce used to say, there's somewhere Joyce is over here. Joyce used to say that the longest way around is the shortest way. Okay, I forgot. He wants to go back. And the sage says, okay, if you want to go back, you can. But I'll give you a white horse. Never get off it. Like the thing in stories, there's always one restriction. He journeys back. The ocean that he saw has turned into a field. A heap of bones is somewhere on the ground. Death has touched that place. And he feels, oh God, I moved from here, thank God, or else even I could have died. He journeys on. The forest that was has now turned into a desert. Again, a heap of bones. Again, thank God, I moved from here. The rocky mountain that was has converted into a rubles, wasteland. He reaches his village, or what he considers as his village. Nobody recognizes him. He does not even recognize himself. When he talks about his parents, nobody knows him. They're all dead. He does not know the streets. He's a stranger in this whole wide universe while chasing for a place where death wouldn't touch him. Sad, melancholic, grey. He plans to go back to the White Castle. It's somewhere along the evening. He's about to enter a forest or something like that. You can imagine. He sees that there is a person over there. His cart is stuck in the mud. And he's trying to push it. His cart has all kinds of shoes behind it. And he says that, and he stops beside him in the white horse, and he says that, what happened? He says, I'm about to reach my village, my home is just here, and my cart has stopped. The night is about to fall. Could you please help me with this? But suddenly he remembers the promise. But yet, pity arouses in him, and he is about to get down, just 1 feet down, and the man catches him. He says, you look at all these shoes. I have worn out every single shoe in search of you. I am dead, and now you're going to die.
Oh.